Good evening, everybody. This is Sweat, and I'm bringing you the first of three very special videos in my eyes. But don't turn away just yet, even though I know, yes, this is a re-upload. I have used this video on my channel before, but I seriously doubt you've seen it because when I posted this video the first time, I think I had around 20 subscribers, and now that I'm around 17,000, um, there's a pretty good chance that you guys haven't seen it yet. So I decided with Modern Warfare 3 coming back that this was something that I wanted to discuss, and it was the fact that they take the nuke out of they're taking the nuke out of Modern Warfare 3. So what I'm going to show you is three consecutive videos where I got a nuke. It is the same lobby. You'll notice that I'm playing with the same guy, Danger Nickens, that blue arrow, and in three consecutive just regular team deathmatch, score going to 7,500, that I was able to pull a nuke, and I think it was a pretty good accomplishment, a pretty impressive accomplishment, considering it wasn't domination or ground war or anything like that. So for the next three videos, these three consecutive nukes in the same lobby on regular TDM. I want to keep saying that because how impressed I was. I'm still pretty proud of this. We're going to discuss some issues with Modern Warfare 3 and some questions for Modern Warfare 3 and some of the things they're doing. And the first thing that I want to address again is them taking out the nuke in Modern Warfare 3. Now, I went back and forth over this, and I really do think and believe that it's the best thing they could have done was taking out the nuke, mainly because of the way that people were getting them. People were super campy, like maybe I'm doing right here just because I know there's somebody on the other side. I think there's somebody on the other side of this hedge, and I got my blue arrow over there that's supposed to be flushing them out, and he's doing a terrible job, Nickens. You're doing a terrible job. But it was the super campiness of it, and it was one-man army in noob tubes, and I don't think anybody will dispute that at all. Um, there was Nobody will dispute the fact that that was a huge issue in Modern Warfare 2, and that was, generally that was a way you saw a lot of nukes. I mean, that was the way a lot of kids got them. In domination, sitting in the back of the map, they had figured out the trajectory of their noob tubes when you point them in the air and land them on or put them on an objective, and that's all anybody had to do. And that's not really earning a nuke, or that's not really working toward one. And but sadly enough, that's how everybody was getting them. So uh, that reason, and that reason alone, how people camp just to get them, were the biggest reasons I said, I'm really happy that they took them out. But I don't think anybody will also question that it was the most adrenaline pumping action that I think I've ever had in a video game. Like seriously, I mean, it's one of those things that when you get your Harry, you're like, all right, this is it. Now I have a chance at it. And then you get your chopper gunner, or maybe you ran Pavlo and then chopper gunner or AC-130. It's one of those things where you're like, all right, this is, your hands get sweaty, your palms get really sweaty, and then your hands start shaking a little bit. And then you, like me, I'm all right, I've had enough. I need to get to a hiding spot. You don't know where these guys are going to spawn next. I don't know if I'm going to get picked off by somebody with a thermal scope, although I think I'm using cold-blooded. Don't hate me for that. Cold-blooded and a silent UMP. I'm everybody's favorite right now. But it's just one of those things, that you don't really get in video games that often, or at least I haven't gotten video games since. COD 4 never had that. Once you got 7 kills in a chopper, that was it. It was strictly gun on gun, like what I think it should be. But the nuke added an element that is simply just nobody else has captured it in a video game. And let me know if you guys think otherwise. I mean, getting dogs in Black Ops. I mean, dogs or a chopper gunner or gunship. I'm not going to say it's not exciting, but it definitely didn't have you on the edge of your seat like a nuke did. And which literally, all right, take Onslaught's series, The Road to Nuke. How many times he was so close, and just watching, and because he had a live series, just watching that series, and how how excited he was and how excited you were. I mean, you were nervous for him in that series. And unless there's another game out there, which I don't know about, there simply hasn't been. And I'm just rambling about this because I do feel pretty strongly about it. There hasn't been that emotion. There hasn't been that adrenaline pumping feeling in a video game. And that's the only reason I struggle. That's the only reason I would struggle and say that they made a mistake, that Infinity Ward made a mistake taking the nuke out. Because if you've never experienced it, if you were never able to get nuke, I encourage you to go on Modern Warfare 2 and try to the legitimate way, without noob tubes, without danger close. Because again, I don't know. I don't think I think you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So the game's coming to an end, guys. I didn't mean to ramble that long, because now it makes it seem like it's the biggest mistake in the world taking that nuke out of the picture because of how much fun it was. But there were just too many. There were too many other aspects of it. There were ways people were getting. And what if you're absolutely dominating a team and you've got one kid on the other team camping and killing the one weak member of your team? I guess it is your responsibility to go kill that guy. But again, I just think there's too many other factors at risk. So other than that, guys, I got nothing for you. That's the end of the first video, the first of 3 consecutive nukes. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.